Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. CheChe here with your end of May 2022 reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Before we get started, let's go for 5 deep breaths. I want you to inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, just so we can recalibrate our energy, okay? Breathe in. All right, and take a sip of your beverage if you have one. All right, so I'm going to do a general 3-card spread for each of the signs. Okay, so again, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus if you do know those signs, just to see if the message resonates. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I will use the Gilded Tarot for the 3 main cards, and then we will clarify with the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Okay, so we're using the Gilded Tarot deck. And I'll try to remember to link it in the description below in case you want to check it out for yourself, okay? All right, so we are reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising 3-card pop-out cards for the message for end of May. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Libra. What is the message? 3 pop-out cards. I got my fur baby Conan in the back, chilling. So you should see him in the videos. He's, giving me my quality time, being a lover. He's such a Casanova. He's such a little man. I love it. He's so debonair, my Conan. Shout out to the fur baby mamas and daddies. Happy early Father's Day to the dads and zads out there. Too many cards popped out. Okay, so I'll flash them. We'll see if any of these pop up later, okay? All right, 3 pop-out cards. I've had some flippers, but I want them to pop out, okay? I want them to pop out. Yeah, some have flipped over, but okay, this one's acted up. The moon, nice. All right. 3 pop-out cards for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Hey, happy birthday to the Geminis. Is officially Gemini season. Happy birthday to the May Tauruses. Happy birthday to the Cuspers, the Taurus Gemini Cuspers. I hope you have an amazing birthday. And again, shout out to all the Geminis celebrating their birthday. Shout out to the Gemini placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Good Lord, I might just have to stop and flip it myself. Because freaking hands hurting at this point. They get worn out, okay. Speaking of worn out, 4 swords. And let's get one last one, please. This one I like want to come out. All right, bottom of the deck is Ace of Swords. And overall message is King of Pentacles, okay? Earth energy. All right, so, excuse me. Pardon me. Okay, so the 3 pop-out cards. The first card is the Moon card. And this is a number 10, 18 card, reduces to a number 9. So the moon card, this is Cancerian energy, because the moon is ruled by Cancer, or Cancer rules the moon. But also Pisces energy. Some readers read the moon card as Pisces energy. So I say both Pisces, but mostly Cancer energy for me. And with the moon, it's the opposite of the sun, right? The sun is highlighting, and the moon is usually, it's darker, right? It's what's not easily seen. It's usually hidden or concealed and not so easily revealed. Okay, it could also represent emotions and hidden emotions, but we're going to clarify this card in just a little bit, because it could also just represent Cancer season, which is coming up after Gemini season. But anyway, for the current energy, we have 4 of Swords, Okay, and again, we're going to clarify each of these cards. And the future energy, we're seeing the Eight of Pentacles, which is Virgo energy. Eight of Pentacles, Earth energy. So let's clarify the Moon card. Like I said, the Moon card represents your emotions. Like when I was saying your Moon sign, that's the sign of your emotions. Okay, so with the Moon card, we see the Cancer. Well, in this card, it looked like a little lobster. But it's a Cancer or lobster. It's got pictures regardless, right? And it's emerging from the waters. We see two wolves howling at the moon, okay? So it's like, it's just giving me like that side of you that comes alive when no one's watching. It's like what it gives to me. So like it could also be representative of memories, okay? So both of these cards popped out at the same time. Nine of Wands and Four of Cups. Four of Cups is literally moon in Cancer, so I'm going to interpret this as Cancerian moon energy. So perhaps you have a Cancer moon, or this may be relative to someone that has a Cancer moon, or just having the energy of Cancer moon energy. Because when we look at these cards, Nine of Wands is fire energy, right? So fire energy is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. And it's passion, it's energy, it's action. But then when it's, it can also be burnout, exhaustion, the flame, the fire is gone. So when you go from the 1 to the 10, the 9 is at the end of the spectrum, right? And when we look at this card here, we see this soldier. He has the 8 of Wands behind him, this fire energy, and he's holding on to the 9th wand, and he's kneeling in surrender, right? Because when we go to the 10 of Wands, that's the card of, ending the burden, realizing like the flame is gone, I'm sick of this, I'm done with this, right? So that 9 is the decision right before, it's the realization right before you end something. It's the realization of the ending. It's the realization of the exhaustion, of the burnout, of the displeasure, of the unfulfillment. And the Four of Cups just echoes that. We see this person here, seated, around this beautiful, lush greenery. He has, 3 cups at their disposal. What's down here? It's a little rat making, at one of the cups. So I don't think that matters right now. We see some eagles soaring, in the sky. We see a squirrel perched up in a tree. So, he's surrounded by nature, and, he wants for nothing, because he already has 3 chalices, 3 gold chalices down here, and the universe is extending a 4th one to them. But even though they're looking forward at the chalice, they see the opportunity that's being present to them. They see the gift that's being handed to them practically. They're not open arms. They're not arms wide open. They're not really receiving it. In my opinion, they just kind of looking like, ugh, another chalice? Damn, like, do I want to deal with this again? Because Cups energy represents water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So again, this is echoing that Cancer energy of same old, like, just choosing what's comfortable, right? Choosing what's expected, and just making that decision, like, you know what, I'm burnt out from this, I'm overwhelmed by this feeling, and I'm just done with it. I don't, like, do I really want to choose this again? Just being in that state of, being burnt out and not wanting to do something again, not want to experience the same emotion over and over again. Four of Swords. Let's clarify the Four of Swords. With the Four of Swords, we see this person, they're laying on their back, as if they're resting, recouping, taking a nap, maybe recovering from surgery, and they're looking up at the Three of Swords, and the fourth sword is below them. To me, it's looking like as if, how like somebody like keeps like a knife or something under their bed, or like some type of weapon up under their bed. It's like looking like that. But give me 2 clarifiers for the Four of Swords. 2 clarifiers for the Four of Swords. The Hermit and the Two of Swords. Okay, bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So, like I was saying with the Four of Swords, this person is laying down as if they're resting, recovering, waking up from a nap, healing from surgery, whatever. And they're looking up at the Three of Swords. Three of Swords represents heartbreak, a heart illness, heart condition, just a heartbreaking situation. Like the traditional tarot Three of Swords, it has a heart, and these Three of Swords are penetrating through the heart. And So we go from the Three of Swords, that heartbreak, that heartbreaking situation, to the Four of Swords, where we're healing, we're recovering from the heartbreak, right? Swords represents air energy, so Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. So this could represent the current Gemini season that we're in. So perhaps for the next 4 weeks, just taking a moment to pause, to reflect on the heartbreak, to reflect on, this situation where you felt like you had no choice but to surrender, where you felt like you had no choice but to accept what was handed to you, regardless if it was something that was fulfilling or unfulfilling, just having that need and responsibility to stay there, And you know what? I'm clarifying with the wrong deck. I'm clarifying with the wrong deck because I wanted to use a different deck. We're halfway through the reading, too. We're halfway through the reading. Ugh. I really want to do another one. I'm going to do another one. But we're literally halfway through the reading. I'm going to do a different reading. Apologies, Libra. Dang. Yeah, because we have to switch the decks. Alright. Cancel this. So all the way up until 12 minutes, it doesn't even matter. Okay, here we go. Hey y'all, CheChe here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have your end of May 2022 reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Before we get started with the reading, let's go for 5 deep breaths. I want you to inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Breathe in. Alright, take a sip of your beverage if you have one. Alright, so at the time of this reading, it is Gemini season. So shout out to all the Geminis. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to the May Tauruses, the Taurus Gemini Cuspers. Shout out to y'all. It's your time to shine, baby. Alright, so I'm going to do a quick 3-card spread for each sign. So again, this can apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Libra. So be sure to check out the other signs for your other placements if you haven't already done so. Go ahead and give me a like on this video, subscribe if you haven't already done so, and share this video with your Libra friends. Okay, so looking for 3 pop-out cards for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, 3 pop-out cards for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yes, at the time of this reading, it is Gemini season. We are still in that period of Mercury retrograde. Okay, so recheck, remember, rejuvenate, revitalize, everything. Okay, first card out is the Hierophant. All right, that Taurus energy that we're just coming out of. Okay, the number 5 card. Second card is the 8 of Wands. For Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Libra. And let's flip this. This Fool card was flipped over. Let's turn it back. All right. Third pop-out card for Libra. There we go. 8 of Cups. Alrighty. 2 8s. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 2 of Pentacles, and I am using the Gilded Tarot deck, okay? Gilded Tarot deck. And I will I'll try to remember to link the card in the description, okay? So, oh, bottom of the deck is Two of Pentacles, but overall, Knight of Pentacles, okay? So I'm going to clarify each card with the traditional Rider-Waite deck. And the first card is the Hierophant card, okay? Number 5 card. This is Taurus energy. And with the Hierophant card, it is the, High Priest. It is the male counterpart to the High Priestess. You see here, we're seeing that stained glass window, so it's given very much church, religion, higher authority, government structures, okay? This could be the card of the healer, the card of someone stepping into their higher position, someone stepping into their higher power, their higher level, okay? But for the most part, religion, it can also represent marriage. It can represent those legal bonds, those contracts, those formalities, those legalities, formalities. And again, this is Taurus energy. So, that loyalty, long term, finite, stability, that type of energy. Okay. Again, Taurus energy. So having that prosperity, generosity, that flow. Okay. We are going to clarify each of these cards. So let's clarify the Hierophant again. We see beautiful colors here given with the stained glass windows. What was that? Okay. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. So in the past position, the Hierophant card, Libra, is being wow. Okay, it's being clarified by the Magician, the number 1 card, and the Two of Swords. Okay, so we got 1, 2 here. All right, so it is in order. The Magician card, this is Mercury card, so this is represented by Virgo and Gemini. Okay, Gemini and Virgo is the Magician card. We are currently in Gemini season, and this card represents the Alchemist. Okay, we see this person, and it's literally what it sounds like, the Magician. We have all 4 elements here. We see the Pentacle on table, the chalice, we see the sword, and we see the wand there. So essentially, this magician has everything they need to manifest, to create what they want. We see the infinity symbol in his crown. He's surrounded by yellow. Okay, so it's given that solar plexus chakra energy, doing what makes you happy, what lights you up, what gets you energized. Okay, Two of Swords energy is air energy, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And with this person, they're sitting down, and they're sitting, on this stone. Their feet is planted, on asphalt, stone, whatever. It's that solid ground, right? Behind this person is water, okay? All of this, water is emotion, feeling, creativity, love. And this person is sitting, and they're crossing their heart, blocking off their heart, blocking off their throat chakra, yeah? With these 2 swords. And when you have 1 sword, it's the Ace of Swords, and it's like, the new beginning to new ideas, new visions, new communications. And when we see the Two of Swords, it's this person that's acting out of indecision, which is typical Libra energy, right? Not wanting to make a decision. So when I see these 2 cards clarifying the Hierophant card, I feel like you came out of this energy of knowing how special you are, how powerful you are, what your talents are, but just being slow to pull the trigger and doing the things that you need to do, so that you can ascend to that higher self, so you can assume the responsibility. Because like the message says, to whom much is given, much is required. So it's kind of, I feel like it's that indecision, that constant thinking like, well, I need to make sure I have enough money. Oh, we got enough here. Okay, I need to make sure I'm ready. I got to make sure the time is right. Is the time ever going to be right? Okay, I got to make sure, it's just all that like, but when you already have everything you need, and the time is now to start, at some point you're going to have to begin at the beginning. Sometimes we just want to skip to the good part, and just want to skip to the part where you're being praised, and, where you're reaping the benefits of the status, right? But you got to put in, the effort and the work, and make a decision first, so that the universe can bless you with the stuff that you want, So coming out of that mindset of, knowing what you want to do, but not doing it, or, not knowing what you want to do and not making any effort to figure out what that is. So now in the current energy, I'm seeing the 8. Whoa, okay. In the current energy, I'm seeing the Eight of Wands, and it's being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment card. So with the Eight of Wands and the current energy, Eight of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And in Gemini season, we actually have the Sagittarius full moon. Okay, so that's going to be the next fire energy we feel. But with the Eight of Wands, this is, even though it's fire wands energy, it does represent like fast communication coming in. This could be like text messages, DMs, phone calls, just some type of instantaneous, quick information, right? So communication. And it's just like, we see all these wands flowing in the air. It's just like letting out those arrows and just like getting it going, okay? It's just making business happen, making things shake. And this could also be representative of the next 8 weeks, okay? Because we are still in eclipse energy. So in these next couple of weeks, you may notice that the energy is picking up because we did just come out of earthy, grounded Taurus energy. And Gemini is, people tend to be, feeling lighter and want to enjoy the outdoors more, want to, socialize more and feeling, a little more sexual and feeling, more flirty and fun and creative and prideful, so with the energy, with June energy and Gemini energy, the energy can pick up for you. So maybe you're starting to receive more communication, starting to have more people hit on you, you're starting to have more job opportunities come in, you start to have more creative inspiration. Maybe you're creatively inspired now, where in Taurus season you weren't feeling so creatively inspired. So with the Eight of Wands, it's being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so when we see the Seven of Pentacles here, this is talking about earth energy, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And with the Seven of Pentacles, this farmer is essentially looking at the Seven of Pentacles they've been working on, and they're admiring their work, they're admiring their hard work and the consistency and the growth they've acquired over time. And when I look at it, I question, are they looking at the pile in pride, or looking at it as, is this all there is? Is this all I'm worth? Am I worthy of more? Like, how much better can it get? And with that Page of Pentacles, it's that reminders that sometimes you have to begin again. Sometimes you have to be the novice. Sometimes you have to start from scratch, and be mindful of the seeds that you're planting, and know that the seeds that you are planting are going to yield fruit eventually, okay? And it's just being reminded that it's going to take time, and even though it may be a slow start, eventually it's going to pick up for you, So just really trying to understand, is this where you want to keep investing your time? Because when the communications start coming, when the offers start coming, you don't want to look at every little offer that comes in. It's like, oh my God, I should take it. Oh my God, I should take it. Like, practice discernment, really consider what you want to invest long term with your energy now. Because as the energy and the ideas and the people and the networks starting to come in, you want to know what your answer is going to be, and what your yes is going to be, and what you want to take pride in, okay? Moving forward, we see the Eight of Cups energy, which is more Cancer energy. And the Eight of Cups, we see this person, they knocked over 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, so they left 5 standing up, and they just kicked over 3, okay? So, and this is very much like the Five of Cups energy, because they had 3 knocked over and left 2 standing up. But this time, so I feel like with this Eight of Cups energy, it's like, here we go again. Let me separate myself from this energy. Because with the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Cups is this person that's looking at all of these different options, and they're confused. They're like, oh my God, there's so many choices. There's 7 options. Which choice should I make? And then the Eight of Cups is when the choice has been made, and you're moving forward to what's going to give you happy, what's going to give you more fulfillment. Because we want to get to that Nine of Cups, which is the wishes fulfilled, okay? And feeling proud of the work that we've put in. So with the Eight of Cups, after we've come out of this energy of not stepping into our power and reconsidering where we want to place our investments, now moving forward, you're going to be moving on to something different. So let's clarify, to see what those are going to be. Eight of Cups clarified, Eight of Cups. 2 clarifier cards for the Eight of Cups. bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords, air energy. So with the Eight of Cups, it is being clarified by Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, okay? So Knight of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles are both earth energy. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And the Knight of Pentacles, it's after the page. So, you know, in tarot it goes from the ace to the 10, and then the court cards page, which is like the novice, the beginner, the student, the young person. And then it goes to the knight, okay? And you got to be a knight before you become the king, which is the ultimate level, right? And then the king has his queen counterpart. So this knight is that in-between stage, right? Not quite the beginner, but not quite experienced to be considered a king, right? Or an emperor or a hierophant or anything like that. So with the knight, it is the slowest moving knight in the deck. So with it being the slowest moving the knight in the deck, you can trust that it's not gonna take any action before they thought it through. They're gonna make sure that there's some type of plan. Understand that, you know, every seed I plant is intentional. You know, how I utilize my energy is intentional. How I prioritize my happiness and where I place my investments is very intentional. I'm not going to move too fast. I'm not going to be moved by emotion like the Knight of Water may be, and I'm not going to just, you know, act first, think later, like the Knight of Air or the Knight of Wands may be. You know, there's going to be some staying power and some stability when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles, okay? And it's also being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, which again is the Queen counterpart to the King of Pentacles. And with the Queen of Pentacles, again, earth energy, feminine earth energy. So it could even be an earth water dominant type of female or placement or person. And with this Queen of Pentacles, we see that she's seated, okay? She's comfortable. She's surrounded by abundance and prosperity. The skies are gold for happiness, and she's looking down at her coin, okay? She's focused on her coin, and she has the security around her, right? So just careful investments. And when I see these two cards clarifying the Eight of Cups, it makes me feel like, you know, the Eight of Cups wasn't enough, which is why we're leaving. That's why, or the Eight of Cups have served its purpose, right? Because things come to our life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And so perhaps this Eight of Cups phase has run its course, or soon you're going to come to realize that the Eight of Cups just isn't enough for you. Like going around when we think of the eight, you know, the figure eight, the loop-de-loop, right? It's ongoing. So it's like, do I really want to continue along this cycle with this person or within myself where I'm not really fulfilled and I'm not fully stepping into my power and I'm not living a life that I feel like is, you know, one that I want to enjoy, you know, because sometimes you have to leave the environment you're in to understand what's true happiness and what you're willing to move forward on. So, you know, this is, you know, thinking before you move. This is making sure you have a plan. This is making sure you do your research, make sure you make the investments, and just be really intentional so you can have this growth and prosperity, okay? But again, it's going to require movement. And again, it's not showing, you know, running movement. And with this Seven of Swords being at the bottom of the deck as like the kind of a clarifier too, the Seven of Swords, we see this person, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We see this person, they're running away with Five Swords, but they're looking behind them, right? Maybe looking to see they're not being chased. Maybe looking to see if anyone noticed they took the Five Swords. But we definitely see they left Two of Swords, right? Two of Swords, just like in the first column, represents indecision, right? If it's upright, if it's in reverse, that means the blindfold is coming out. We're going to make a decision. We're going to cut through the bullshit and make a decision. So when we see this Seven of Swords, this card can be read mainly in one of two ways. Either someone's, you know, getting over on you, you know, where they're being deceitful and there's some sneaky, shisty behavior you're not aware of, or you're the one that's running out and in the name of self-preservation and protecting yourself, you know, taking what you can get and go, you know, counting your losses, you know, yeah, you don't have all seven swords, you had to leave two, but at least you got five, you know, take what you can get and go type of energy. So when this, in this is, it's like realizing, you know, it's going to do more harm than good if I stay, so let me gracefully bow out. Or they're making it very tough for me to leave or to stay. So let me, like a thief in the night, let me just go roll out by myself, So just really come to understand like where you want to place your energy, where you want to place your power, and what you want to consider happiness and fulfillment for you. The overall card is the Knight of Pentacles. So we see the Knight of Pentacles popped out twice here. Knight of Pentacles for the overall message. So again, just reinforcing the message of like, take your time, think it through, but have a plan, and know that you have to keep moving. You have to, it's on you. Like the movement has to come from you, no one else. So Knight of Pentacles, clarify the Knight of Pentacles, clarify Four of Wands, Ten of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Okay, so we got two queens that popped out here. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, which again is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Here he's surrounded by green, growth, prosperity, all that stuff. And what's clarifying that is the Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Four of Wands is fire energy, so fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? This is also the card of 1111 because we see the two wands here, the two wands here. So it's considered a good luck card, a lucky card, a soulmate twin flame card if you believe in that. And we see these two people, they're happy. They're like, yay! It's as if they just got married, right? They're like, yay! So it could represent, that happily ever after energy, or it could just represent, a divine time, right? And just represent happiness. I just feel like this card just represents like, what is your happy? And when I see this Ten of Swords, I feel like in order for you to fully be ready and receptive to this, you have to be done with some type of idea about yourself, some type of limiting belief, or some type of dead end relationship, some type of ending that you knew was inevitable and that you knew was coming at some point, So just being real about yourself, like, do I want to keep dragging this on? Do I want to keep pretending like I don't know what to do, like I don't know where to go? You're way more powerful than you give yourself credit for. You have way more opportunities and way more abundance than you give yourself credit for, But you just gotta stop sulking and feeling like, oh, I'm lost and I don't know what to do. Yes, you do, but you just have to end something so the new can begin, okay? Because you're always going to be in this limbo stage as long as you allow yourself to keep feeling down and out about yourself, So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I hope this helps. That's the reading I have for Libra. And again, bottom of the deck was the Queen of Wands, the most powerful queen in the deck, the witch of the deck, okay, the healer of the deck. She's powerful, all right? So this is, again, it's just reinforcing the power that you have. And again, power card, Hierophant, power card, Magician, power card. You have a lot of power here, but you also are giving in to that energy of like, but I don't know. Don't let that indecision keep you from manifesting, right? Like, yes, the visualizing and the ideas is part of it, but the work has to come with it too, putting the energy behind it. So that's the reading I have for Libra. I hope this helps. Remember to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. And subscribe to my channel. Give me a like, please. And I will see you next time. Thank you, Libra. Bye.